All right, this is where I normally do the meme where, with the crying, but Doody just can't. Doody doesn't have any more tears for Phil. He's just worn out. All of the L's our boy Phil keeps throwing out, your boy Doody is just dried up. There's no more tears. I'm sorry. I can't go downstairs with Kat and cry with her. I'm sorry. I just can't. So I'm just going to give you guys the news. That's it. That's right. Breaking news. Doody's here yet again with another video. And whenever you hear Whiterun, you know that Phil did something extremely regarded. And this is no different. Our boy's out here just being a regarded individual, wasting his life, his money, his marriage, any goodwill that he may have with his community. He's just flushing, he's just flushing it down the toilet along with his cash. That's right. And if you don't know what Doody's talking about, of course, this is the segment where I tell you Phil went and wasted a ton of cash playing mobile games. That's right, on his mobile game addiction. And of course, the one we know about, which it's one of many, but the one in particular that our boy Phil has a fondness for is WWE Champions. If you don't know what WWE Champions is, it's essentially Candy Crush with sweaty men. That's what it is. It's Candy Crush with sweaty men. And it requires you to spend a shit ton of money just to even get anywhere in this stupid regarded game. I guess that's probably why Phil enjoys it so much. Anyway, as you guys know, your boy Doody reported out last year that our boy Phil wasted $42,000 on WWE Champions. That's right. And it looks like Phil's trying to break that record in 2025. Coming out here wailing out. And it looks like he was trying to get a Hall of Fame Farouk card or a coin or something. Again, your boy Doody really has no clue how this game functions. All Doody knows is Phil is addicted to it. And he just wails out every couple days on it and just spends a fortune on it. So that's all really Doody knows. And of course, he gets all his information from TJ Gamebox, who is an aficionado, an expert on WWE Champions. The man plays the game himself. He understands how the loot box mechanic of the game is, and he can estimate roughly what Phil wastes on WWE Champions. So shout out to TJ Gamebox for reporting out the news, for keeping Pig Roach accountable. That's right, because, Phil tries to claim that no one cares about WWE Champions. But I've realized that every time I make a WWE Champions video reporting what you spend, I get a bunch of views on it. Almost like people still care that you're wasting your money, your time, your life, your resources, your marriage, your health, your youth, which you don't have youth, but you're just wasting your time on this. But anyway, I digress. So yes, our boy Phil was out here trying to get a Hall of Fame Farouk JPEG, sweaty JPEG, and he ended up blowing $1,125, good lord, which was good enough to get him in 62nd place, which, as you guys know, if it's not fourth place, it's no place. Phil always strives to be fourth place in this game. And he just didn't well out enough. He needed to probably drop like another $2,000 on this game just to get up there in the leaderboard. And of course, we all know that Phil plays this game for the gambling aspect, the loot box aspect, the shiny whistles when you do something right and you achieve something. Phil, of course, has such a meaningless life that he looks for meaning in such the most trivial things. And you get no trivial than mobile games, right? That's right. I mean, this is something that most people do while they're sitting on the toilet. They fire up their phone, which is disgusting, by the way. You should be bringing your phone in the bathroom. But a lot of people do it, and it's very disgusting. And if you're one of those people, please reconsider your life. What they do is they fire it up on their phone while they're when they're popping a squat, right? And they play a little bit. And sometimes, every once in a while, you might drop a $5 or $10 bill on the game just to kind of move you along. And that's it, right? Not Phil. No. Spending over $250K. He essentially has spent more money on WWE Champions than he paid for his house. With all of the money he spent on WWE Champions in the last 7 years, he could have paid off his mortgage. But no, what does he have? He has a bunch of sweaty Hogans, which is more important than paying off your mortgage. Anyway, Doody's going on another tangent. My apologies. So that's right. Yep, $1,125. So it looks like Phil has been maxing out the PayPal card and Apple iTunes gift cards or whatever he's wasting here. And what did he spend so far in 2025? $2,616. And what did he manage to get for this? He got a King of Raw, a Goldberg Hall of Fame sweaty JPEG, and the Farouk. I'm sorry, I think I spelled that wrong. Yes, the Farouk. Everybody needs Farouk. God, Farouk. Yes. Some men spend their money on women, booze, drugs, rehabbing cars, a hobby, something interesting. Not Phil. Phil spends most of his money on sweaty JPEGs. That has to be so embarrassing. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine the day, if you're a religious person like your boy Doody is, can you imagine on the day that you meet your maker, and your maker opens up the books, and he sees what you did with your time, and he sees a good deal of it was wasting your resources, wasting your talent on a WWE mobile game. He's gonna look at you and say, what the fuck? Literally, that's right. Jesus Christ is gonna say, what the fuck, bro? What are you doing? Please explain yourself. And of course, Phil will probably say, well, I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. Jesus, you're wrong. You screwed up, you messed up, and you owe me an apology. I mean, I can see Phil doing that. I mean, he's just that type of person. And of course, he's going to get sent to Band World, which is the ultimate Band World. And that's, Hades, where he will spend his life eternally with sweaty JPEGs and Hulk Hogan, just reliving his life over and over again. So sad, bro. So sad. Along with multiple videos and pictures of Panda Lee looking mighty hot and sexy. He's going to see everything he had and he lost because he's an addict. That's right. Man, 2,660, and we still got a week to go, folks. We still got a week to go. He might, wail out yet again. The weekend's right around the corner, which I guess will count for February's total. But of course, if he starts in January, we'll add it to the January total, and of course, we get it up there. So, I mean, if you look at what he did in 2024 in January, he spent $4,456. So he's not there to the point where he was last year. But he's trying. He is really, really trying. And I think what set back his WWE champion spending was, of course, spending all that money on his setup. As you can see here, back in October, November, when he started, fixing up his setup, his WWE champion spending really dropped. I mean, he was only at $19.49 for October. November, he did well out a bit in November. In November, he spent, was it $5,000? Good God, $5,000. He spent $5,000 in November, but then December, I think it was really short. December, I think he only spent a couple $100. It wasn't much. So, I mean, he's keeping pace. He's keeping pace. If this number holds true, this 2616, our boy Phil will probably waste almost $30,000 in 2025 on this mobile game. That's right. The only way this actually stops or gets seriously cut back if something serious happens to him, like another bankruptcy, another tax issue, that's the only way this is getting cut back. Because, he just has no self-control. He can't control himself into wasting this type of money. Even when he's broke, the man can't do it. I'm pretty positive that all the kick money he's getting is going to pay for WWE champions now. Yep. He replaced the tip money that he barely gets now. He replaced the WWE Champions Fund with the kick money. So pathetic. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.